Hello everyone, I hope you are very healthy and consistent. In this video, we will continue with the second part of the chapter, and I hope you have already watched the first part. So let's begin from where we left. Second rule of wealth consciousness: get clear on where you are at. Write a little ditty on how you feel about money. Get clear on all your craziness around it, because trust me, if you don't have any money, you definitely have some crazy. Write something along the lines of, so the truth is, I don't really trust money. I want lots of it so I can do whatever I want and make big changes in the world. But I don't believe it will come to me. Or that if it does, it won't stick around. It never has. I resent needing it. I think people who make it are evil and have bad priorities. I ignore it because I hate dealing with it. I wouldn't know what to do with it if I made it anyway. If it's easier, pretend money is a person and write it as if you are writing a letter to someone. Just get it on the page so you can look at it. Then break it down, sentence by sentence, and expose your drama around money for the award winning performance that it is. For example, using the paragraph above, I don't believe money will come to me. Has it ever? I guess so. Can you imagine a specific time and a specific amount that came to you that was really helpful and enjoyable? Yes, I was a graphic designer for 5 years. I got work on a lot of really cool projects with great people making good money. Any other times? Have you had other jobs or monetary gifts or dividends? Yes. Can you list off 5 to 10 significant times that money came to you? Okay. So if it came to you all these many times, is it possible that it could come to you again? Yeah. Can you change your belief from money doesn't come to me to money does come to me? Fine. Yes, I can. Now that you see the truth, focus on money coming to you. Imagine receiving all the money you need. Visualize how you'll spend it and feel it in your bones. Change your story from money doesn't come to me to money comes to me all the time. Make this an affirmation that you walk around saying in your mind and out loud, that you write down, read over and over again, and tape to your bathroom mirror, etc. Drill it into your brain and your bones. Another example: I resent needing it. How come? Because I never have enough to do what I want? Is this true? Have you never had enough money to do what you want? Well, there have been some times where I have had the money. So, is it true that you never have enough money to do what you want? No. And when you have the money you need to do what you want, do you resent needing it? Not really. How does it feel when you have it and you spend it on something you are really excited about buying for you or someone else? Pretty cool actually. So is it true you resent needing it? No. Once you have caught yourself in your big fat lie, focus on spending money lavishly on yourself or the people you love or a cause you are passionate about or whatever, and feel it in your bones. Imagine receiving it and feel yourself filling up with gratitude for it coming to you. Be grateful to money for the awesome tool it is and for allowing you to feel so good. Replace your story that I resent needing money with I am grateful to money for helping me live such an awesome life. Start healing your relationship with money. Sit your broke ass down and write a letter to money and then break it down sentence by sentence like I just did above. Really do this, please. And create some new money affirmations. Repeat your new affirmations and feel them in your bones. Walk around thinking about how much you love money. Did reading that just make you throw up in your mouth a little bit? You are going against some seriously deeply ingrained beliefs here. Money is incredibly loaded for most people. So, if you want to get over your issues and start making money, spend time on this. You are rewriting a story that was written in blood by you and generations before you, that you have been buying into your whole life. So it's going to take some effort to rewrite it and start living it. Third, rule of wealth consciousness. Get clear on where you desire to. We all need money. We need it to feed ourselves, buy clothes, get shelter, water, medicine, etc. Once it goes beyond basic survival, however, and we get into the arena of how much money we need, if we have got guilt and judgment and terror over what it means to have it and what people will think of us if we do, this is where all hell is gonna break loose. Of course, none of us need more than the basics to survive, but if we are talking about blossoming into the fullest expression of our best selves in an abundant universe, we do. Which is why I'm assuming you are reading this book instead of one on how to distinguish edible berries from poisonous ones. You don't want to merely survive, you want to thrive in every area of your life, including the area of financial support. Being wealthy means having the resources to provide yourself with everything you need and desire, to share your gifts with the world as your biggest, badassiest self. This means being wealthy psychologically, spiritually, and energetically, as well as materially. Let's say you have got your own clothing company. You need money to have a space to create your designs. You need to pay for materials, manufacturing, shipping, payroll, marketing, and all the other expenses of running your business. That's obvious. But you also need to feel healthy, happy, and good so you can do your best work and bring the most awesome products to your customers. Maybe you need to live and work in a place you love that inspires you, or hire assistant so you are not exhausted, and spread thin or do things that fill you with happiness, like travel and buy your friends dinner, or join a gym, or get a puppy, or buy clown noses for everyone in your office. Maybe you want to give 20% of your income to help drill water wells in Africa, as well as hire more staff so you can donate some time to doing charity work. It all counts. Feeling like you don't deserve the thing that make you the happiest and best version of yourself because it is greedy or is asking too much. Ultimately, it rips off the rest of the world because you aren't being fully supported and as a result aren't sharing your highest frequency with the world. Be your best, do your best, demand the best, expect the best, receive the best, and put your best out into the world so every can receive your best too. Think of it this way. Would you rather hang out in a world where everyone feels happy and well taken care of and aspires to be the best they can be, or would you rather be in a world where people live in fear and shame and strength and hold themselves back? What would each scenario do to your energy? One of the best things you can do to improve the world is to improve yourself. It's a grassroots effort. So if you need money to improve your life, get over it already and go get yourself some. Cause this isn't just about you. MK, in order to go get some money, get very clear on what kind of life will make you truly happy. And be honest, what kind of experiences and possessions will support you in the work you want to do and in the kind of life you love to live. If you are truly happy living a simple life in a yurt surrounded by people you love, trading little trinkets you have carved out of cow bones for food and making just enough to get by, that's one thing. But pretending you don't want more than you already have because you can't afford it, or feel guilty and pretentious for wanting it. That's another. That is called being a weenie. Determine what your personal truest version of success look like. No comparing yourself to others, please. Figure out how much it will cost and then set out with the steadfast determination to manifest the money you need to create it. Fourth rule of wealth consciousness. Raise your frequency. Money on its own means nothing. A $100 bill sitting on a table is a piece of paper. It's the energy around it that makes it relevant. That $100 could have been slipped into a birthday card from your granny, or you could have stolen it from your best friend when she wasn't looking, or you could have earned it by doing something you love or by doing something you hated. In each situation, the energy around the money is different. Nothing has any value other than the value we put on it. Similarly, the monetary value we put on things and services has energy. Someone could sell a t-shirt in a store for $10. Another person could sell the exact same t-shirt in some fancy store for $1,000. How much is a gold watch worth? How much is a broken watch worth that was owned by Michael Jackson? It's all make believes, or rather, it's all what we make ourselves believe. If we believe we are worth $10 an hour, that's the frequency we'll put out, that's the kind of client or job we'll attract. If we believe we are worth $1,000 an hour, that's the frequency we'll put out, and that's the kind of client or employment opportunities we'll attract. The key word is believe. You can't be shitting bricks and charging more than you believe you are worth and expect to receive it. You can't charge less than you believe you are worth and expect to flourish because you'll be pissed off. In order to create wealth, you must bring yourself into energetic alignment with the money you desire to manifest. Three people can do the same thing for a living. Let's say they are trichopractors. For example, one makes 50,000 a year, one makes 100,000 a year, one makes $1 million a year. Is this guy who makes $1 million that much better than the guy who makes 50,000? And how do you put a price tag on his betterness? Is the way he cracked someone's back $950,000 a year times better than the guy who makes $50,000? He may be more skilled or have more experience, but then again, he may not. But what it ultimately comes down to is his disposition of his work. He is operating at a $1 million frequency, so that's what he's charging and getting. Money is an exchange of energy between people. When you charge your clients from a certain frequency or demand a certain salary, you attract clients and employees who are already at that frequency. You're not putting a gun to their heads. You're not the only person offering these goods and services. They are free to work with or hire someone who's at a different frequency than you are, but they are coming to you. And part of what you offer is the opportunity to meet at your frequency. By lowering your frequency out of fear leaves everyone vibrating at a lower frequency. If it's important to you to offer your services for free or rock bottom prices for people in serious deep doo doo, then you can have a charitable leg of your business or some sort of scholarship dealio. Find a patron or get grants or seek another means of income that sustains you while you work for free. But exhausting yourself because you need to work 8 million hours in order to survive because you feel guilty charging what you are worth is real low level stuff. You ultimately wind up helping fewer people because you are tired and crappy and less effective. So, where are you at energetically with what you make? And where do you want to be? You can figure this out by getting nice and clear on the kind of life you desire to live. Figuring out what you need to be making to manifest this reality and set about matching your frequency to your desired income. If you are nowhere near where you want to be, keep pushing yourself to raise your prices or seek higher paying jobs. Surround yourself with higher frequency experiences and people. Beef up your education and know how. Make vision boards of what you want your life to look like. Again, raising your frequency is like developing a muscle, strengthening it is a process. So, we will continue from the next fifth rule in our next video. Stay tuned for the next part of this chapter. I hope you enjoy and are very consistent. Please like, share, subscribe to my channel. Thank you.